The day I rigged Karen's Tesla to spasm like a caffeinated breakdancer in front of the whole neighborhood and got her laughed out of her fake HOA throne was the day I knew I'd won the war she didn't even know she'd started. Buckle up, folks, because this is the wildest suburban showdown you'll ever hear, and it all began with a single orange extension cord. I'm Jake, electrical engineer, sarcasm enthusiast, and the guy who accidentally became the nemesis of Oakridge Estates' most insufferable resident, Karen. If you've ever had a neighbor who'd rather die than admit they're wrong, smash that like button and drop your own nightmare neighbor tale in the comments. I'm dying to hear it. This isn't just a story, it's a roller coaster of petty revenge, absurd twists, and one very smug Tesla getting what's coming to it. And trust me, you'll want to see Karen's face when the tables turn. It's a sunny Saturday in our little slice of Charlotte suburbia. Think identical beige houses, manicured lawns, and the faint hum of HOA dreams gone wrong. I'm in my garage, elbow deep in a drone I smashed into my own mailbox. Long story, involves a squirrel. When I hear it, a low, sneaky buzz. Not the usual Saturday soundtrack. No lawnmowers, no kids shrieking over a sprinkler. This is different, like a secret someone's trying to hide. I step outside, squinting in the sunlight, and that's when I see it. A bright orange extension cord slithering from my backyard outlet, over the fence, and plugged straight into Karen's pristine Tesla, gleaming in her driveway like it's mocking me personally. Karen's no ordinary neighbor. She's a suburban legend in her own mind. Self-crowned vice president of an HOA that doesn't exist, she's the queen of passive-aggressive notes and clipboard crusades. She's got the bob haircut, the perpetually pursed lips, and a voice that could guilt-trip a saint. I've watched her terrorize the street, berating Tom for his unruly hedges, shaming Lisa's gaudy Halloween decorations, but this? Stealing my electricity to charge her eco-chic chariot? This isn't a petty annoyance, it's a gauntlet thrown down by a woman who thinks she's untouchable. I could have stormed over, ripped the cord out, and yelled about boundaries until my throat gave out. But nah, that's too easy, too boring. I'm not here to shout, I'm here to win. Years of outsmarting short circuits and jury-rigging gadgets have taught me one golden rule. The best payback is the kind they never see coming. So, I let it ride that day. Stood there, sipping my coffee, watching her Tesla guzzle my power like a greedy kid with a juice box, and I grinned. Karen had no clue she'd just lit the fuse on her own epic downfall. Right then, my buddy Mike pulls up, tires crunching gravel, his pickup kicking up dust. Mike's the guy who'd rather shotgun a beer than analyze feelings, but he's got an eye for chaos. Yo, what's with the cord? He says, leaning out the window, already smirking. I spill the tea quietly, because Karen's got the hearing of a paranoid hawk, and his laugh booms across the street. You're just gonna let her rob you blind? He asks, popping the tab on a soda. Oh, I've got something brewing, I say, and the gears in my head start spinning faster than a drill on high. Across the way, Mr. Jenkins is out fussing with his rose bushes, blissfully unaware of the brewing storm. He's the neighborhood's gentle giant, deaf as a post, always shoving homegrown veggies at you with a grin. I almost shout him a heads up, but he'd just nod and offer me a carrot. Meanwhile, Karen's over there, futzing with her sun hat, acting like she's not siphoning my electric soul. That Tesla's charging light winks at me, smug as hell, and that's it. I'm done playing nice. This isn't just about a power bill anymore. It's about pride, principle, and showing Karen she picked the wrong guy to mess with. By Monday morning, I'd turned my garage into a mad scientist's lair, and Karen's Tesla was about to learn it wasn't the only thing with a charge around here. That orange cord? It wasn't just a theft. It was an invitation to the most ridiculous game of suburban chess I'd ever played, and I was ready to checkmate her smug little kingdom. I'm still Jake, your friendly neighborhood electrician with a grudge, and if you're loving this slow burn roast of Karen so far, smash that subscribe button. Things are about to get wilder. After spotting her siphoning my power like a vampire at a buffet, I'd spent all weekend stewing, plotting, and sipping enough coffee to power a small city. Karen thought she'd won, zipping around in her Tesla, waving at neighbors like she wasn't a petty crook in yoga pants. But me? I was just getting warmed up. So there I am, hunched over my workbench at 2 a.m., surrounded by wires, a soldering iron, and a half-eaten bag of Doritos. My plan's simple but devious. If Karen wants my electricity, she's gonna get it, on my terms. I rig up a little device. Let's call it the juice juggler, a custom circuit that'll send her Tesla into a harmless but hilarious fit. Think flickering lights, random beeps, maybe a wiper dance or two. Nothing dangerous. I'm petty, not a psychopath. Just enough to make her think her precious car's possessed. I cackle to myself, imagining her face. Oh, the sweet, sweet panic. Monday rolls around, and I'm out back before dawn, hooking the juice juggler into my outlet. That orange cord's still there, snaking over the fence like a taunt. I plug it in, flip the switch, and wait. Sure enough, 7:15 sharp, Karen struts out, sunglasses on, latte in hand, ready to unplug and roll. She yanks the cord, hops in, and bam, the Tesla starts twitching. Headlights flash like it's winking at me. Horn lets out a sad little toot, and the wipers slap back and forth like they're auditioning for a slapstick routine. I'm peeking through my blinds, biting my fist to keep from laughing, as Karen flails out of the driver's seat, spilling her latte all over her pristine white sneakers. What the hell? She screeches, loud enough to wake half the block. She's smacking the hood, jabbing at buttons, but the Tesla's having its own little party. I'm dying, tears streaming, sides splitting, when Mike's voice crackles through my phone. He's on his porch across the street, filming the whole thing. Dude, you're a genius, he whispers, cackling. This is gold. I grin. Just wait, man. This is round one. Meanwhile, Lisa from 2 houses down pokes her head out, her toddler on her hip, staring at Karen like she's lost it. Lisa's cool, single mom, runs a baking side hustle, always slipping me cookies when I fix her outlets. Everything okay over there? She calls, smirking. Karen snaps. Mind your business, Lisa. Which, oof, bad move. Lisa just shrugs, mutters, good luck with that, and heads back inside. Karen's fuming now, kicking the cord like it's to blame, oblivious that I'm the puppet master pulling the strings. I could have stopped there, called it a win, and gone back to my drone disaster. But nah, Karen's reign of terror needed more than a twitchy Tesla to topple it. See, this wasn't just about me anymore. She'd been lording her fake HOA nonsense over Oakridge for months, finding people for unapproved paint colors, leaving nasty notes about trash cans. Stealing my power was the last straw, and I was about to turn her petty empire into a neighborhood punchline. While Karen's wrestling her car, I'm already plotting phase 2. My backyard's got a sprinkler system, old, clunky, but functional. And her side of the fence? It's got that pristine garden she brags about, all roses and lavender, her oasis of calm. I get an idea so deliciously evil I almost feel bad. Almost. I grab my tools, reroute a pipe, and by lunchtime, her garden's hooked to my secret weapon, a little gray water surprise. Next time she waters, it's not going to be crystal clear H2O, it's going to be the leftover rinse from my dishwasher. Nothing toxic, just enough to make her roses smell like last night's spaghetti and her HOA cred take a nosedive. Across the street, Mr. Jenkins shuffles by with his watering can, humming some old tune. He waves at me, clueless as ever, and I wave back, feeling like a supervillain in sweatpants. Karen's still out there, on the phone with Tesla support, yelling about malfunctions. I sip my coffee, lean back, and think, oh, Karen, you've got no idea what's coming. This war's just heating up, and I'm playing for keeps. The moment Karen's prized garden turned into a stinky swamp of dishwater and despair, I knew I'd struck gold. She was about to learn that messing with an electrician means getting burned, one petty zap at a time. This wasn't just a prank anymore. It was a full-on uprising, and Oakridge Estates was my battlefield. Hey, it's Jake again, your caffeine-fueled Avenger taking down the tyrant next door. If you're cackling at Karen's downfall so far, hit that like button and tell me in the comments, what's the pettiest thing you've done to a bad neighbor? I'm living for this, and trust me, the best is yet to come. Karen's Tesla tantrum was just the appetizer. Now we're serving the main course, and it's drenched in petty sauce. It's Tuesday afternoon, and I'm in my backyard, pretending to fiddle with my grill while the real show unfolds. Last night, I'd rerouted that sprinkler pipe, and now it's go time. Karen's out there in her floppy hat, watering can in hand, cooing at her roses like they're her babies. She flips on her system connected to my little surprise, and within seconds, the air shifts. A faint whiff of garlic and old marinara wafts over the fence. Her garden's getting a bath and my dishwasher runoff, and oh man, the look on her face when she sniffs it? Priceless. She freezes, nose wrinkling, then drops the can with a shriek that could shatter glass. What is this? She wails, stomping through her soggy lavender like a toddler mid-tantrum. I'm doubled over behind my grill, choking on silent laughter, when Mike texts me, bro, it reeks over here. You're a legend. He's got a front row seat from his porch, binoculars out, narrating the meltdown like a sports commentator. Karen's flapping her arms, yelling about sabotage, and I'm just sipping my iced tea, cool as a cucumber, knowing she's got no proof. Yet, the best part? Lisa's kid runs out, sniffs the air, and yells, "Mom, it smells like pizza poop." Lisa hustles him inside, but not before I catch her stifling a laugh. The neighborhood's waking up, and Karen's perfect little world is starting to stink, literally. But I'm not done. Oh no. While she's distracted, cursing her soggy roses, I'm back in the garage, tweaking the Juice Juggler 2.0. This time, it's not just a twitchy Tesla. I've added a frequency glitch to mess with her car's sound system. Next time she plugs in, it'll blast random audio snippets at full volume. Think polka music, barking dogs, maybe a snippet of her own HOA rants I recorded from last month's meeting. I'm buzzing with adrenaline, soldering wires like a man possessed, picturing her face when her Tesla turns into a rolling jukebox of shame. Wednesday morning, it's on. She's out there early, plugging in that damn cord again. Guess she didn't learn. I flip the switch, and her Tesla lights up like a disco ball. Then boom, the speakers kick in with a deafening OOF 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 of some yodeling accordion tune. Karen jolts back, latte flying, as the car belts out chaos. Dogs start howling down the street, windows crack open, and Tom, grumpy hedge guy, yells, "Turn that crap off." She's frantically jabbing at the key fob, but now it's barking loud, frantic woofs, like a pack of hounds trapped in her trunk. I'm losing it, tears streaming, as she screams over the noise. This is unacceptable. Right then, Mike rolls up, blasting his horn just to add to the madness. "Nice playlist, Karen," he shouts, grinning like a maniac. She whirls on him, red-faced. "You think this is funny?" "Kinda, yeah," he fires back, and I swear I hear Lisa snort from her porch. Karen's unraveling, and the street's turning into a circus. Mr. Jenkins even shuffles out, squinting, asking, "Is there a parade today?" I'm dying, clutching my sides, as Karen storms off, leaving her Tesla yapping like a lunatic. But here's the kicker, word spreading. By noon, half the block's texting me. Lisa's asking if I'm behind it. Tom's begging me to hit Karen's sprinklers again. They're fed up with her fake HOA nonsense, and I'm their secret weapon. I'm grinning ear to ear, sipping coffee, when I realize this isn't just my fight anymore. It's ours. Karen's reign's cracking, and I've got one more trick up my sleeve to bury it for good. Time to take this war public, and oh, it's gonna be a show. When Karen's Tesla belted out her own HOA rants at max volume during the block party, exposing her hypocrisy to a crowd of guzzling neighbors, I knew I'd turned her fake crown into a dunce cap, and the whole street was ready to cheer me on. This wasn't just petty anymore. It was a suburban revolution, and I was the spark lighting the fuse. Hey, Jake here, your electrician turned prankster, still riding the high of outsmarting Oakridge's most insufferable dictator. If you're hooked on Karen's unraveling, smash that subscribe button and drop a comment. What's the wildest thing you've seen at a neighborhood party? This tale's about to hit peak chaos, and trust me, you won't blink through it. Her garden's a swamp, her Tesla's a lunatic, and now? I'm taking this war to the masses. It's Friday night, and the annual Oakridge block party's in full swing. Think folding tables, string lights, and enough potato salad to feed a small army. I've been lying low, letting Karen think she'd weather the storm. She's there, schmoozing in a floral dress, clutching a wine glass, pretending her roses don't reek of marinara. She's even set up a little table with her fake HOA flyers, rules about approved mailbox colors, threats of fines. The nerve of this woman, acting like her Tesla didn't yodel polka tunes 2 days ago. I'm mingling, beer in hand, biding my time, when Mike sidles up. "You got something cooking, don't you?" he whispers, eyes glinting. "Oh, you'll see," I say, and the grin splits my face. See, I'd upgraded the Juice Juggler again, version 3.0. This time, it's got a Bluetooth trigger tied to my phone. One tap, and her Tesla, parked smugly nearby, will blast a curated playlist of Karen's greatest hits, recordings I'd snagged from her HOA meetings. You know, gems like, "Your trash cans are an eyesore," Tom, and "Flamingos are for trailer parks," Linda. I'd looped in with a cheesy dance beat, pure humiliation fuel. She's got no clue that cord's still juicing her car from my outlet, and I'm itching to hit play. The party's buzzing, kids chasing glow sticks, Lisa passing out cupcakes, Mr. Jenkins nodding off over his coleslaw. Karen's holding court by the dessert table, lecturing some new guy about community standards, when I catch Mike's eye. He nods, I tap my phone, and BM, her Tesla roars to life. Speakers blare, "Your lawn's a disgrace, Mike. I'm fining you $20. The crowd freezes, heads whipping toward the car. Karen's voice loops, shrill and unmistakable. "Pink shutters? Disgusting. $50 fine." Faces turn shock, then snickers. Karen's wine glass trembles as she spins. What is this? I'm sipping my beer, casual as hell, while Mike's filming, cackling so hard he's shaking. The Tesla's pumping out her rants like a greatest hits album. No grills on porches. That's a rule. And the neighbors erupt. Tom's howling. Where's my $20, Karen? Lisa's kid yells. She's the trash can. Even sweet old Mr. Jenkins perks up, muttering, finding flamingos? That's nonsense. Karen's beet red, stammering. This is a prank. Someone's hacked my car. But the damage is done. Her own words are torching her fake authority, and the crowd's eating it up. She storms toward the Tesla, trips over a lawn chair, and lands in a heap, wine splashing, flyers scattering. The car's still blaring. I'm the vice president, respect me. Laughter explodes, deep, belly-shaking roars. Mike's losing it. Vice president of what? Your driveway? I'm grinning so hard my face hurts, watching her empire crumble in real time. She scrambles up, shrieking, "You'll all regret this," and bolts inside, leaving her car to loop her shame on repeat. But here's the twist. The party doesn't stop. It shifts. Tom grabs a megaphone. Where do you even get that? And yells, "Who's sick of Karen's crap?" Hands shoot up. Cheers ring out. Lisa's passing out extra cupcakes, saying, "Jake, you're a hero." Even the new guy's like, "I just moved here. What's her deal?" I shrug. Stick around. You'll see. The vibe's electric, pun intended, and I realize, this isn't just my win. It's ours. Karen's on the ropes, and I've got one final knockout punch brewing. The real HOA meeting's Sunday, and oh, it's gonna be a massacre. When Karen strutted into Sunday's fake HOA meeting thinking she'd reclaim her throne, she had no idea I'd rigged the whole room to expose her as the fraud she was, and the look on her face when the truth hit was worth every sleepless night I'd spent plotting. This wasn't just revenge anymore. It was justice, and Oakridge was about to see her crown shatter for good. Jake here, your wire-wielding warrior, still buzzing from the block party beatdown. If you're loving watching Karen's world implode, hit that like button and tell me in the comments, ever seen someone dig their own grave this deep? We're racing toward the finish line, and trust me, this showdown's gonna leave you cheering. Her Tesla's a laughingstock, her garden's a cesspit, and now? I'm bringing the hammer down where it hurts most, her precious authority. It's Sunday afternoon, and the HOA meeting is set in Karen's pristine living room. Think floral curtains, tacky knickknacks, and a vibe that screams, I peaked in high school. She'd sent out her flyers, demanding attendance, probably thinking the block party fiasco would blow over. Big mistake. I'd spent all Saturday prepping, hacking her Wi-Fi password. Karen rolls one, real creative, planting a tiny speaker in her vent and syncing it to my phone. My ace? A recording of her admitting the HOA's fake, caught months ago when she bragged to a landscaper about fooling these suckers. I'd saved it, waiting for the perfect moment. This was it. The room's packed, Tom's there, arms crossed, still salty about his fine. Lisa's got her kid in tow, munching a cookie, smirking like she knows something's up. Mike's lounging by the door, winking at me, ready to film. Mr. Jenkins shuffles in, clutching a tomato, muttering, hope this ends quick. Karen's at the front, clipboard in hand, radiating smugness. Let's address the disrespect from Friday, she starts, voice dripping with venom. Some of you think this is a joke, but I'm in charge here. I bite my tongue, fighting a grin, as she launches into her spiel rules, fines, the works. I'm in the back, phone ready, heart pounding like I've chugged a triple espresso. She's mid-rant. Your grills are a fire hazard, people. When I tap the app, a crackle hums from the vent, then her voice, her real voice, blasts out. HOA's not even legal, but these idiots keep paying me. The room goes dead silent. Karen freezes, mouth gaping, as the speaker loops. Fooling these suckers is too easy, $50 for flamingos? They're so gullible. Gasps ripple through. Tom's jaw drops, Lisa whispers, oh my god, and Mike's camera is rolling, catching every second. Karen recovers fast, shrill as ever. That's fake. Someone's framing me. But the damage is done. Eyes narrow, murmur swell. Tom stands. You've been scamming us? She stammers. No. It's a misunderstanding. Then Lisa pipes up. A misunderstanding that paid for your Tesla? Oof. The room erupts. Laughter, shouts, chaos. Mr. Jenkins, bless him, just nods, told you she's no good. Karen's flailing. You can't prove anything. But I'm not done. I'd emailed every neighbor screenshots of her fines ledger, $200 here, $50 there, pulled from her own hacked cloud. Phones ping, heads turn, and the fury's palpable. She's cornered, sweating through her blouse, when Mike yells, "Hey, Karen, how's that vice president gig now?" The crowd roars, half laughing, half fuming. She snaps, "Get out of my house," but no one's budging. Tom's on his feet. "You get out of our wallets." Lisa's kid even chimes in, "You're a mean lady." And I'm losing it, tears streaming, as Karen's empire collapses in a symphony of booze. She grabs her clipboard, storms to the kitchen, and slams the door. But the chants start. No more Karen. No more Karen. I'm buzzing, adrenaline surging, as the room turns into a rally. Mike's slapping my back. "You're a legend, man." Lisa's grinning. "We owe you." Even the new guy's like, "This is the best welcome ever." But I'm not celebrating yet. Karen's down, not out. She's got one last card, and I've got one more move to bury her for good. Monday's coming, and it's gonna be her final reckoning. This war's almost won, and I'm savoring every second. The second Karen's Tesla rolled out of Oakridge Estates for the last time, towing her shattered ego and a for sale sign, I stood on my porch, coffee in hand, and watched the neighborhood breathe free, knowing I'd turned her tyranny into a legend we'd laugh about for years. This wasn't just a win, it was a suburban fairy tale, and I'd played the hero who slayed the dragon in yoga pants. Hey, it's Jake, your electrician with a knack for chaos, wrapping up the wildest ride this side of Charlotte. If you stuck with me through Karen's downfall, smash that subscribe button and drop a comment. What's your favorite moment from this saga? Tesla tantrums? Stinky roses? The meeting meltdown? I'm reading every word, and trust me, this finale's gonna leave you grinning. We've torched her garden, hijacked her car, and shredded her fake HOA. Now it's time to bury her reign once and for all. It's Monday morning, and the street's still buzzing from yesterday's showdown. Karen's been quiet, too quiet, holed up in her house like a wounded animal. I'm tinkering in my garage, expecting her to slink away, when Mike texts, "Dude, she's on the move." I peek out. Sure enough, she's out front, loading boxes into her Tesla, face pinched like she's sucking a lemon. She's leaving? Already? I'm half thrilled, half suspicious. She's not the type to quit without a fight. Then I spotted a stack of fresh flyers on her porch, bold letters screaming, "Emergency HOA vote Tuesday." She's planning a last-ditch power grab, and I'll be damned if I let her claw back. I rally the troops, Mike, Lisa, Tom, even Mr. Jenkins, who's on board once I promise him a tomato plant. We've got 24 hours to end this, and I've got a plan so perfect it's almost poetic. Karen's Tesla still runs on my juice. Yep, that orange cord's back, sneaky as ever. I'd let it slide, figuring she'd unplug before bolting. But now, it's my golden ticket. I dust off the juice juggler, version 4.0, and tweak it one last time. This isn't just a prank, it's a farewell symphony. I rig it to trigger when she starts the car, lights flashing, horn blaring, and a custom audio blast. Karen's leaving, Oakridge is free, looped with triumphant trumpet fanfare. Childish? Maybe. Glorious? Absolutely. Tuesday dawns, and the emergency vote is set for her driveway, her final stand. She's out there, clipboard in hand, rallying a pitiful handful of loyalists, mostly nosy retirees who'd nod at anything for free coffee. The rest of us? We're ready. Mike's got a megaphone, Lisa's baked victory muffins, Tom's printed counter flyers debunking her scam, and I'm in my yard, finger on the app, waiting. She starts her speech. "I've been slandered, but I'm still your leader." And I can't help it. I tap the screen. Her Tesla explodes into life, headlights strobing, horn wailing, and that glorious audio. Karen's leaving, Oakridge is free. The retirees jump, coffee sloshing, as trumpets blare like a royal send-off. She spins. What the? But it's too late. Mike's on the megaphone. Time's up, Karen. Lisa's tossing muffins to the crowd, yelling, "No more fines." Tom's waving his flyers. "She's a fraud. Read it and weep." The loyalists scatter, muttering as Karen shrieks, "You can't do this." Oh, but we can, and we are. She bolts to the Tesla, keys shaking, and climbs in. Big mistake. The second she turns it on, the juice juggler kicks into overdrive. The car lurches forward, then stalls, lights flashing like a disco, horn screaming, and that audio looping louder. Karen's leaving. Karen's leaving. Neighbors pour out, Lisa's kids cheering. "Bye, mean lady." Mr. Jenkins claps. "Good riddance." Even the new guys filming, laughing. This is viral gold. Karen's pounding the dashboard, face a mask of fury and defeat. But the Tesla's done, sputtering, beeping, a mechanical middle finger to her reign. She stumbles out, hair wild, and screams, "You'll regret this, Jake." First time she's named me. I lean on my fence, sipping coffee, doubt it. Safe trip. The crowd roars, laughter, cheers, a wave of relief. She grabs her boxes, kicks the cord loose, and peels out, Tesla limping down the street, still bleeding faint trumpets. Up for sale, signs up by noon, her surrender flag. Mike slapping my back, "You're a god, man." Lisa's hugging me. Peace at last. Tom's grinning, "Drinks on me tonight." Even Mr. Jenkins shuffles over, handing me a tomato. "You're a good boy, Jake." That night, the block's alive, impromptu party, music pumping, no HOA nonsense in sight. I'm on my porch, beer in hand, watching Oakridge glow. Karen's gone, moved to who knows where, probably terrorizing some new cul-de-sac. Me? I'm the guy who took her down, and the neighbors won't let me forget it. Lisa's kid runs up, "You're the coolest, Jake." And I laugh. Yeah, maybe I am. The cord's coiled in my garage, a trophy of the war I won with wits, wires, and a whole lot of spite. So that's it. The end of Karen's reign and the start of something better. No more fines, no more rants, just a street that's ours again. I sip my beer, savoring the quiet, and think, sometimes, the best way to fix a short circuit is to burn the whole system down. Oakridge is free, and damn, it feels good. Write in the comments, what would you do if your electricity was stolen? And is there a lesson to be learned so that you won't want to do it again?